serene and neat environment, brilliant and efficient teachers, well-equipped laboratories, homely boarding facilities for boys and girls. Welcome to the world of Abiton Model Islamic Schools, Maraba, a perfect marriage of Western and Islamic education. Admission is in progress.
Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, coming to you live from Lagos. Reminder of our top stories. Boko Haram insurgents kill 35 people in Borno. Nigerian troops on peacekeeping mission in Mali return home. INEC to challenge court's decision, upturning its decision to deregister some political parties. And Turkish general jailed for life for plotting to overthrow the government. We have a number of ways for you to keep up with all our top stories. Let's begin with the website channelstv.com, and we're on youtube.com/channelsweb. If you're on the go, please visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on an iPad, iPhone or BlackBerry, and you can also download the Channels TV app for Android and Nokia 920 devices from their respective stores. Now, determined to fulfill its mandate, the Niger Delta Development Commission has built and completed 30 blocks of flats for the 2 Brigade Nigeria Army in Port Harcourt. While commending the Nigeria Delta Development Commission for the completion of the buildings, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Azubike Ihejirika, said the project is in line with its vision to build a force that can confront contemporary challenges.
Men of the Nigerian Army and their families, the leadership of the Nigerian Army and top management of the Niger Delta Development Commission are here. It's the formal commissioning of a 30-block of flat at the Port Harcourt Barracks.
In truth, the arena of the services, that is the military and the police, is also a very, very huge arena. And incidentally, it is the area that ensures that we can sleep well at night. I'm happy that the current board recognized that, and we decided to intervene in some of the military establishments.
It's straight to the commissioning and handing over of keys to 30 officers.
Congratulations. I hope you maintain the house, man.
The projects commissioned today have direct bearing on my vision, which is to transform the Nigerian Army to be better able to meet contemporary challenges.
The NDDC says it will not rest on its laurels.
This is a good way of saying thank you to Mr. President for having us a good opportunity to serve our people. Even in the Air Force, it's just that what we are doing in the Air Force is not as heavy as what we have here, but we'll continue to improve, God willing.
With this provision, the NDDC believes that men of the Nigerian Army will be better committed to their responsibility of protecting the nation's territorial integrity.
The Delta State Governor, Emmanuel Odwaga, has asked judges in the country to dispense justice dispassionately to restore people's confidence in the system, while swearing in Justice Catherine Ojugbana as a judge of the State Customary Court of Appeal. The governor appealed to judges to ensure that cases do not pile up in their courts.
The governor, members of the State Executive and Judiciary Council at the Government House in Asaba, the Delta State capital, putting heads together to seek ways on how the judiciary can dispense justice speedily. The governor started the meeting by swearing in a new judge of the State Customary Court of Appeal, Justice Catherine Ojugbana.
That I will be there to protect and defend the of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The governor, who described the Customary Court of Appeal as a shelter for seekers of justice, called on the judges to dispense justice without fear or favor.
We are aware that customary courts are the closest to our people and grassroots. For most of them, is their first or first instance. It's most encouraging for litigants to know that when they are dissatisfied with judgment of the court below, there's a higher court where they can appeal any judgment they wish to.
The new judge promised to uphold justice no matter the circumstances.
Most grateful to my boss, the Honorable President of the Delta State Government of Control, Honorable Justice S.O.N. Enesis, who initiated this process that has culminated into the swearing-in.
Meanwhile, the governor also inaugurated a 7-man advisory council on the prerogative of mercy with the task to help decongest the prisons.
Prison decongestion is a cardinal principle of this administration. The problem of persons awaiting trial should be looked into in consultation with the judiciary, the police, the Ministry of Justice, and prison services.
He called on the council to review all cases of persons desiring of state pardon and the conditions under which they could be granted pardon.
Members of staff of Union Homes, one of Nigeria's mortgage institutions, have taken to the streets to protest against what they say is the poor treatment from their employers, ranging from non-payment of entitlements to indiscriminate sack of members of staff. While the workers continue their protests, the management are yet to react to the accusations. Our correspondent Sheung Okimbaloye reports.
It is a Monday morning in Lagos, and every other financial institution in Lagos are busy transacting business. But for Union Homes here, the headquarters of the organization in Lagos is shut down. Members of staff are picketing. They have accused the organization of not paying their entitlements and sacking about 300 members of staff in written time.
They may be singing and dancing, but it is certainly the opposite of what their objective here is. Staff of Union Homes, one of Nigeria's financial and mortgage institutions, we are told that this building is the spine of the organization. It houses the computer control system, and with this shut down, it means activities in about 30 of its other branches are being crippled. Customers who call at the office are simply asked to go. The usually busy premises is deserted. The grievances of these people are numerous.
They have been sacking people in Union Homes for no just cause, because they said they are reorganizing the place without paying them. We are more than 700 before, like I told you. More than 300 staff have been sacked. More than 100 staff have been forced to resign. So we are not left with only 220-something staff.
To get the other side of the story, no concrete response from members of management we contacted.
Over the years, we have inept management. Our management that they bring from Union Bank, they are incapable. They are the one who has run down this place. They have given money to their cronies, to their friends. They are giving them loans that are irrecoverable. You will not believe it. Some people gave us collateral that we traced to the cemetery to tell you that due processes were not followed. It's as bad as that. We have more than 10 billion naira bank money outside there that cannot be recovered.
They look like a proverbial goat pushed to the wall, and now they have despised whatever the consequences of their action to the organization. With the inscription on this placard, they sure are expecting the management to meet their demands, or else they appear ready for a final showdown. Sheung Okimbaloye, reporting for Channels Television News.
Commercial tricycles are free to move around in Lagos. Now, this is coming from the Lagos State Commissioner for Transportation, Kayode Okpaifa. He, however, stressed that the tricycles have been restricted in some areas and not banned. In an interview with our correspondent Victor Matthias, Mr. Okpaifa insisted